Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys defense is rapidly taking on a new look as free agency continues. 4 starters off last year's defense have departed, and the Cowboys are doing what they can to fill those voids. After safety Jeff Heath signed with the Raiders, Clinton Dix was signed late last night by the Cowboys. He played for new Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy in Green Bay. D-tackle Malik Collins also went to the Raiders, replaced by former Buck and Panther Gerald McCoy. Cornerback Byron Jones was handed the deed to Florida State Bank to join the Dolphins, and Dallas will have to replace him with either Anthony Brown or new signee Mo Kennedy. And D-end Robert Quinn went to the Bears. Dallas hasn't filled that void yet, but former Viking Everson Griffin has shown some interest in being a Cowboy on social media. The 4-time Pro Bowler would be a major get.
What you're doing is finding the right kind of veteran guys that when you do go and find that young rookie that you're expecting to come in and fill a void at a better number so Dak and Zeke and all those guys get paid, you'll have that veteran to teach him